Yeah, I think having the TrackMan device has really kind of reinvigorated my love for hitting golf balls again and practicing. You know, from getting in the car and leaving the home and smiling all the way to the golf course because I know I've got this device that will be able to measure and give me data real time. You know, you can kind of compete against it in a lot of ways, which is pretty exciting. It's like having somebody else out there with you. So that's an exciting element.
When I learned about TrackMan and I saw its potential for helping me to learn improvements in my swing or to achieve certain targets and the characteristics of my swing or ball flight, it seemed like, in a way, a necessary addition if I were going to really live up to the notion of doing everything I could to play the best golf possible.
Besides its absolute ease of use and being able to just set the device up quickly, look quickly at the iPad, set a tee in the ground or put the ball in the ground and go. It's really improved. I think I'm able to go home at night, look at the data, look at the information, and think about the kind of adjustments or tweaks that I need to make.
The goal that I was looking to achieve, longer drives, longer carries, I'm on my way to achieving, and it really makes a difference to be able to monitor performance against this real simple measure on a regular basis.
I think like most golfers, we warm up with a 7 or an 8 iron on the driving range, and we typically hit long irons, mid irons, you know, and all the way up through fairway woods and driver. With the Combine and the test center application within TrackMan, it's an interesting element because you're able to practice not only distances and consistency through the entire bag, but it helps me focus on my short game as well. You know, I find myself doing more wedge practice, which is great. Who doesn't need that?
This gives you hard data that you can look at so that you can measure your performance and evaluate whether different swing thoughts or different drills are actually improving your swing. So that's probably at least half of the use of TrackMan.
It's a whole different experience. It's really interesting having the technology right at your fingertips. The device is able to measure 25 different increments of data points that once you understand what the numbers mean in the golf swing, you're able to apply that to your actual practice sessions.
And having access to the test center where I can test myself at these yardages on a regular basis and really work on trying to hit shots that have the right shape and the right distance for 20, 30, 40, 50 yards has been a tremendous help, and we've seen it in the performance of my short game. And my confidence when faced with these short shots has improved tremendously.
By having a TrackMan in between the lessons that I'm taking, it helps me ingrain a lot of those changes that I'm trying to make to my swing, hopefully get better.
And TrackMan has lived up to what I expected of it. It's an integral part of my practice routine. It's something that I use when I'm working on swing improvements. It's something that I use when I evaluate clubs. And it's something that I use as I work on my short game and other facets of the game, where I'm trying to build as much confidence as possible when faced with whatever obstacles or whatever shots out on the golf course.